This is a little out of order. I should have showed you my skills before going in there, so I'm going to do it now. So the skill set that I use to go into this fight is. Give me a second. You want to go to. Why am I going brain dead right now? Action. So off guard, mighty guard. I don't really use mighty guard at all. You don't need it. I just there's so many there's not that many skills that you actually need. So some of this stuff I just always keep on. Loom, keep that on. You shouldn't need it. You should kill him before you get to this point, but just in case, keep Loom, because when he puts web on you and then casts meteor, you want to dodge the meteor, and the only way you're gonna dodge it is if you use Loom, because that's the only way you can move. Drill cannon to have your piercing damage for the physical section. Final sting to finish him off before he switches to magic phase. Blood drain. If you're ever low on MP, which you shouldn't be, you can use this to get your MP back. Don't really need to use toad oil unless you're going to use explosion. Then you can put toad oil on yourself, and then use explosion. It'll boost its damage to like 1500. Bristle. I use this before applying Song of Torment. It makes it worthwhile. So always use Bristle before you do that. And I usually swift cast a Song of Torment. Shock Strike is to use. This is going to be your electric damage. Um, Self-explanatory. Sure, it's a cooldown time with Mountain Buster though, so keep that in mind. When you go to a physical, you're not going to really be using this anyway. Feather Rain. That's the only wind damage that I know of. There could be others, but this is the only one I know of. So you want to use this as soon as possible just to get it out the way, and you can forget it for the rest of the fight. It's a pretty useless skill other than using it for this. Water Cannon, because I need a water damage, and I literally had no other moves except this. And there is Drowsy, but you might as well use Water Cannon instead. White Wind for heals, but you shouldn't need to heal at all because you're not taking any damage. Don't need Flying Sardine, you can't interrupt them. Eruption for my fire damage, and just it's an instant cast. Get this from Ifrit. Shares a cooldown with Feathering, keep that in mind. Glass Dance, magic damage. Use this to get some extra DPS. You don't really need Leviathan's thing because you're not taking damage, so you might as well have Glass Dance. Moon Flute is what I use at the very end. 15 seconds, you are super strong. Use this to finish off. You always want to do Brine, Moon Flute, and then either do your explosion or do your final sting to finish them off. You can usually kill them around like the 43 percentile area there. Like right there, like I double crit, so it hit them for like 21k and I just wiped them out. You're gonna see that. I'm probably gonna put this in the beginning of the video. Bad Breath, I use this first, and then I'll do like Bristle, Swift Cast, Song of Torment, and then start just laying in the hurt. Also, I usually have Off Guard used before I put my dots on, just to give more DPS. Sharpened Knife, this is gonna be your main source of DPS. It has a short cast time and it shares a recast with everything else. So, you can just spam this. Definitely how you're going to get most of your DPS, as you'll see. Dragon Voice, don't really need to use it, but if you need electric damage, you can use Dragon Voice. Acorn Bomb, don't need to use this, doesn't go to sleep. Ram's Voice, if you need ice damage and you don't have Glass Dance, you can use this instead. This is just your regular dot, doesn't have any element, just use this for extra DPS. Mountain Buster, good thing about this is it does blunt physical damage, but also physical earth damage. So when you're in phase 2, you will use Mountain Buster to take out both of those, and you don't have to worry about that anymore. Diamondback, don't really need it. Just there because it's usually one of my staple abilities. So with all these skills, you can beat this pretty easily, as you'll see. And yeah, looking forward to getting more useful skills with the new patch coming out. 5.15 should be coming out next week, whenever I upload this video. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I'll probably post this in the Blue Mage Discord group, just for shits and giggles. Okay. Alright, so I always start this off with a Bristle boost. Then we'll use Off Guard. We'll do Bad Breath. Torment. Okay. So we've already used almost all the elements here. We did ice, water, electricity, and fire. Now we need wind and earth. We're going to get wind from Garuda once it comes off a cooldown. And then we're going to get earth from Titan in the physical phase. So I'm going to... Bam. Going to drop... Oh, I messed up. That's okay, though. We should get another Garuda before this is over. Like, right before he's about to die. Because Garuda and Ifrit shares a timer. So, yeah. We want to avoid doing what I just did. So I have plenty of time. Garuda's back in like 6 seconds, and then we're going to kill him. Alright, Garuda's back. Okay, so we're going to kill him now. Alright, the next phase is going to be physical. I have drill cannons, slashing, or sharpened knife, which is slashing, and then we're going to use Titan's Mountain Buster for both earth damage that we need and also blunt damage. So let's see how I want to start this off. So we're going to bristle, we're going to off guard, swift cast. Alright. There we go. So now we need to wait for Titan to come up. Anytime he does Ram's voice, I back off and do the missile punch, I believe it's called, or drill cannons wild missile punch. LOL. So you see Titan's back up, so this is going to get us our earth and our blunt damage. Alright, Ram's voice, there we go. So we're going to do drill. There we go, come back in, go back to sharpened knife. Sharpened knife just has a shorter cast time than anything else, so this is how you're going to get most of your damage on any content. Okay. So then this one, he always starts off with physical vulnerability, meaning like he'll reflect magic damage. So we kind of want to do the same thing. We want to put our dot on him, Song of Torment, after boosting. And then DPS him as fast as possible. There we go. So just physical attacks here. See my Titan's back, so I'm going to use Titan coming back in. Want to just keep putting on the heat, get them down to like 40, 49, okay. Then we want to start boosting up. Alright, and then final sting come here, and he should be dead. There you go. And that's all it takes. You don't even have to do the final part of the fight. Perfect blue, total mastery, elemental mastery, walk in the park, modus interruptus, I don't know what the fuck that means. Ain't got time to bleed. That's, I think it's, you don't heal at all. And since we didn't have to get touched or anything, we kind of just blew through it. So that's how you get it. Super easy, super fast. I know a lot of people don't have your primal skills to do it. Now I'm not sure if you can do it without the Garuda skill. If there is another wind skill you can use, then yeah, it's totally possible. Just primal skills make it go so much faster and so much easier. And now with the new changes, it's easier to get your primal skills. So I'd recommend get your primal skills for trying this.